Anyway, guys, we had a little interruption, had to stop the recording. But the point is, guys, the hidden wave is very, very powerful. And we're getting with our ad guy right after this, and we're going to be launching that campaign. Literally could be happening tonight. Now, in order to set expectations, guys, I mean, this is a great long-term strategy, everything we're doing. But when it comes to advertising, when you launch a new campaign, it takes about 2 weeks of a warm-up period. You may want to invest $1,000 a day in advertising, but Facebook doesn't let you. Now, guys, when we say Facebook, it's really the Meta system. We found a lot of our leads for the business are coming across the Instagram platform. However, we work through our Facebook accounts with the Meta system. Um, but once we get past that warm up period, guys, we're going to be, the more we can put back in, the faster this thing is going to grow. And that's why, guys, I want to thank those of you that have made a commitment to, financial commitment to, in order to increase the resources that we can put into advertising. I really want to say thank you, guys, for for the value that you bring to the team. Let's see here. Let me pull back up. Sorry, I had a little distraction, threw me off just a little bit here. Let me get back where I was at. Okay, so the hidden wave is initiative number one. Of course, we talked about brand rise, and we with our AI bots, guys. I tell you, it's absolutely working. And it never gets old. I was talking with Don, and he got together with a lot of his business team, and he did a demo. And his team they were absolutely blown away with the bot. And so a big campaign that we're doing, guys, is the AI bot. It's an instant demo where when and it's not just the ads. You guys have replicated sites. You can share with people. They go to your replicated site and they can do an instant demo to see what a bot would look like on their company website. Now, if you don't have a business, of course, you can share that with as many businesses as you can. And Steve put together some incredible um, graphics for the social media challenge. So we had two back there before. We had the Sparky, we had the Hidden Wave, and now we had the Brand Rise, and now we have not just Brand Rise, but one that's really focused on the bot. So thank you, Steve, for putting together these incredible graphics. That's incredible. Now the other thing, guys, is makes me think about what Alex Hermosi talked about when it comes to lead generation. He says that the person or company that's going to win in the lead generation game is the person that can afford to pay the most for the lead. He says not that that's your goal is to pay the most for your lead, but if you have a large value, what they call the lifetime value of a customer, then you can afford to pay more. And with the residual nature here, guys, with these bots, it's going to provide residual income for our affiliates that don't need to sell. You just promote or join an ad program. Provides residual income for our bot builders. We're training 30 bot builders right now, and making sure everybody has that account. Sue's going to be actively reaching out to everybody. And guys, within the next 2 business days, we like to make sure anyone that's interested in building the bots that you have that account that you can log in and start learning how to build those bots. Sue put together an incredible training on how to build those bots. And by the way, if you're interested in building those bots, then go ahead and reach out to Sue at Prosperity Highway Global, or Janet. I meant to say Janet. She's heading that up. But then once you're on the list, Sue will get you set up with the logins. Okay. And guys, that's an opportunity where you can help build these bots. And what a great skill to learn in 2026, guys. You can learn how to build these bots, and then that provides ongoing residual income. And you could do this from anywhere on the planet. So the power with these bots and with our brand rise system is the continuity, that ongoing residual income. Now, as I mentioned, it benefits our affiliates, it benefits the bot builders, and it benefits our call center team. Guys, we have an amazing call center team. We're going to be ramping that up more and more in the coming months. But when they make a sell, it doesn't come out of your commission, we pay them additionally, and they can make ongoing residual income with by making those sales. But guys, one of the things that we did now, well, first of all, I'm going to talk about the campaign a little bit. And Steve, I'm going to go to you here after this topic. I want to go back and forth with Steve, but at any rate, with the campaign, so everybody wins. The affiliate, the bot builders, and the call center team makes that 10%. Oh yeah, here's where I was going. So with our campaign, we wanted to have it built for speed with as little resistance as possible. Okay, so with our ads, it's like, okay, uh, click here to get the instant demo. So it's got that, we pique their curiosity. They want to go ahead and do that instant demo. And then once they get in and see the instant demo, we make it irresistible for them to take the next step. And that is for $1, you can have a 14-day trial. So when we do the 14-day trial, now, we build it out so they can see the value of this product and service. And then during that 14 days, with us working with them and perfecting it, once they try it, we believe we'll have a very high retention rate. We asked Chat GPT the question on what we can expect the retention rate, and it's anywhere from 25 to 65%. So we're saying, okay, 25 to 50% is pretty high. Okay, so so it's a very streamlined advertising campaign. The one challenge with that for all of us is it delays the cash flow out a little bit. And so the program that we've talked about recently that helps us to really bridge the gap here, and that's our Adopt-a-Bot. Okay, and we'll be talking more about that after I go to Steve. Now with the Adopt-a-Bot, guys, that gives you the ability to have the residual income come in, get positioned at a higher level in the compensation plan. And when you see the numbers, guys, it's just absolutely amazing. So these are the things that we're doing. I always like to try to answer the question up front, guys. What are we doing for conversions? What are we going to doing for the long haul to make sure we come through for everybody? Now, the one thing I want to talk about before I kick it over to my partner Steve, and that is, guys, when we're focused on brand rise, if you mainly came through with Sparky, you might say, well, how does that affect me? How does that, yeah, how does that affect me? Well, number one, guys, anyone on your team, and we have these sales coming on, that's going to flow up to you in many cases with our new compensation plan. With our new compensation plan, guys, it's amazing. I mean, many individuals or checks with us would go up 5, 10 times what have been otherwise. Now, a little footnote on that, guys. We designed this brilliant compensation plan, but it's taken our programmers just a little bit longer to get that locked down. And our programmer has been working so hard. He's put together an incredible tool to really audit and make sure that it's all paid out correctly. He apologizes. He says, "Tell everyone I'm sorry," but he estimates that will be cleared up tomorrow. And I shared the private discussions between me and the programmer with some of you. So he's working really hard to get that in place. But guys, the new compensation plan is just absolutely incredible. And now the other, when for some of you, maybe you don't have a team yet, and we understand this still benefits you. So the profits that we're making from brand rise from the bots, and we expect that revenue is going to go up dramatically in the coming months. We're taking 20% of that and putting it into advertising, and half of that we're putting into the hidden wave, which builds your team, which is going to fulfill the ad packs. So we're not abandoning anything, guys, but what we're doing is we're going where the most short-term profit is to build up the coffers so that we can deliver on the ad packs for everybody else. But Steve, hey, how you doing, partner?
Good. Hang on.
Good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah, I'm good. Um, and I'm here.
I
So
didn't know if you're on your phone or if you're settled or.
yeah, I'm settled.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Okay. Cool.
yeah, no, everything what you're saying is spot on, Ken. This is we're really pulling it all together. And you know, with being able to bring in the membership for everybody, that's where we're all going to win. That's where our teams will really start to build, and we can we can really start benefiting from that. Uh, not only with what we have and with being able to share all of the new brand rise tools, the new hidden wave and the coffee talk tools, but also being able to get these pass ups as new people are coming through the system, and then as well as the multiple streams of income. So, we have six really good companies connected to our multiple streams of income, and it's a dynamic multiple streams of income builder, something that Ken and I had been working on for, I mean, dreaming about for 20 years. And then we were able to get it built the way that we wanted it. What about two and a half years ago, huh, Ken? 3 years ago almost now?
Yes, yes,
About 2.5
exactly.
years ago. And it works, it works amazing because the system is always looking upstream. So as new members are coming in, um, let's just say they're coming in for coffee talk. Okay, they get an ad. It says, "Hey, they're worried about their jobs being taken. They're worried about their side gigs. They're worried about AI taking over. They're worried about what do they call it? What do they call that? Starlink or Terminator, coming and taking over. Whatever the case is, people are, a little bit worried and they're a little bit afraid. And so we reach out to them, we bring them into our coffee talk conversations, and then we get them to join as a VIP. The beautiful thing about when they join as a VIP is they're not a free member, they're an actual member in the system. They get 25% of whatever the commission qualified value is that they're sharing, because that's what we're going to show them how to do right away. Start sharing to get more people, sharing our products and services that they can make money on. Now, if they're at VIP and if they're 25% commission volume qualified, that means 75% of that commission that's qualified is going to pass up. And it's going to look for the next people in line that are qualified to get that pass up. And then if you're a Premier Plus, you also get a 5% additional bonus on everything that happens in your team to infinity down to the next Premier Plus um, member. So that's a really great way to, get some residual income from your team. But then with the six other streams of income that we have, all of those companies will be paying you separately. And all those teams build the same way. So as somebody comes in as VIP and they get onto onboarding and they go and we show them those multiple streams of income and they're like, I want to join Savings Highway Global. I want to join Got Backup. I want to join Legal Shield. I want to join Lavelle. And they join, the system looks up to see who's the next sponsor in line that has their link in there that's signed up with that company. Now, if that's your recruit, somebody that you recruited and they come in and you're not in that multiple streams of income, it's going to pass you up in that company only. And it's going to look up and it's going to find the next sponsor, the next person in line that's in that company. And it's going to sign them up with them on that company. So, you know, it's like it's a fear of loss. I mean, I'll be honest, it's a fear of loss, and people don't want to have a fear of loss, especially when they're bringing people in. If they only got to do the work once, all they got to do is share, and people are coming into the system, and then they're finding their way into the multiple streams of income, or our onboarding specialists, our call center team is helping them do that, and they're joining these other companies and bypassing you. It's not going to take very long before, you know, you're like, I don't want to lose out on that. I better join that company. So then one person right, can one person in Savings Highway Global that goes to town could be a $100,000 a year business or more.
Yes, yeah, it could get you 95% of the way there. So just a little bit of other activity. So absolutely, Steve. Hey, Steve, I want to make two quick points on what you were talking about. point number one on the downline builder is, you know, the number one reason why we put so much effort into that, guys, is the integrity, right? So often you join a team, you have some leadership, and then they go on to the next deal, the next shiny penny. They go on to the next deal, and now now they're marketing to your team about the next deal. And do they care that the integrity of your team stays underneath you in the next deal? Most of the time they don't. And even first of all, unfortunately, with a lot of leaders, they don't really care. But even if they care, it's really hard to make sure that everyone's kept where there's, where in the genealogy tree where they are supposed to be without a system. And guys, this system has taken a long time to put together. I've not seen anyone have a system like this. So number one, so Steve, what you're talking about with the streams of income, and when we add a new stream of income, we give plenty of notice. It's not like, oh, by the way, Tuesday we're jumping in a new deal. If you don't jump in now, you're skipped. Okay, we always give plenty of notice. We have time release time frames. So that's just something I think that makes us unique. And then the other thing is with the pass ups, with some pass up programs, if you don't own that membership, you get zero. Okay. And I've never really liked that. I mean, the pass ups can be motivating and they can make it more powerful. But two things, guys, that I like about the pass up, there's not a permanent penalty. So if someone's in your team and you missed out on a little bit of commission, as you upgrade, then you can kind of capture that in the future. So there's not really a permanent penalty. And the other thing is, let's say if you're at the 50% commission and somebody bought a really big package, well, you still get the 50%. It's never zero, right? If someone's on your team and and you're commission qualified, even Steve, what's it take to get the 25% qualified level?
$7.
Yeah. So, you, people can come in and start sharing it for $7. You could be commission qualified. And anyway, I just wanted to point those two things out because, there are other people that are doing multiple streams of income. There are other pass up programs. And hopefully, guys, that shows a little bit about our heart, that we really care about you. And so the integrity of building the team, we come out with a new stream of income, guys. We do everything we can to protect you. A matter of fact, there's one person came in, wasn't quite sure where they came from. I spent 20 minutes with our programmer getting to the bottom of it because I wanted to make sure that person goes where they're supposed to go. So, guys, you build a team here. We've got your back, and we're going to do everything we can to maintain the integrity of the referral tree. We're in this for the long haul, guys, and so we want you to feel comfortable that we really care, and we will, and we do have your back, which we do.
That's right. Yeah. And while we're talking about the commission and everything, why don't we play the full 14-minute compensation plan and system overview video? I think it's great. It really goes into really good detail, how the new system works, how the new memberships work, and why they're so important. I mean, you guys, uh, we see hundreds and thousands of people that are going to be coming in through, especially new members coming into these teams, especially through our Hidden Wave and our Copy Talk Zooms. You guys, it's going to start happening. There's so many people out there, almost 80% of the population
Mm.
right now between 45 and 70 years old are are downright shaking in their boots. They're scared. They're nervous. They're overwhelmed. They're feeling left behind. And they're worried that their job is going to be taken over by AI soon. If not their job, their kids' job, their grandkids' jobs. Their partner's job, family members' jobs, friends' jobs. One in every five people in corporate America right now knows at least one person that has been had their job already taken by AI, and it's just starting. I mean, we are just at the very, very, very beginning of this thing. I mean, there's 13 to 20 new AI programs being launched every single day. not every single week, not every single month, every single day. A new AI system is coming out and they're flooding Facebook and Instagram with ads. So we're like, how can we compete with that? We can compete by that by meeting people where they're at instead of selling them something, giving them a place to come and talk about this stuff, giving them special reports and talking to them, meeting them where they're at, where they're feeling frustrated, where they're feeling overwhelmed, and give them a community to come and work with us, uh, to not only feel better, have people to talk about this stuff with, but then also profit share with us by joining our team, our system, and our multiple streams of income. And I can promise you, we're going to have a lot of folks that are coming in here. These are all working class folks between 45 and mainly between 45 and 65 years old, 70 years old, um, that have money. These aren't people that are, these are working, these are people that are working and been working their whole lives. They own homes, they may not be network marketers. And we kind of like that. I mean,
Exactly.
there's going to be a lot of people coming in here that are not traditional network marketers. And everything that we're doing is not network marketing. So, it's not network marketee. So when they're coming through, they're not feeling like, oh, this is just another network marketing company. This is more of a profit sharing deal where they just share our products as an affiliate. And we give them all the tools to do that. And then we also allow them to share the coffee talk to reach more people, the 80% of the population that is feeling overwhelmed and stressed. And then let us do the rest during our coffee talk, during our VIP sessions, and during our Zooms that Ken and I and the team do every week. So,
Hey, Steve, I wanted to give three reasons why the campaign is going to grow during the summer. We talked about that. So, okay, number one, guys, is with our brand rise, one of our targets is med spas, right? So during the summer, a lot of people, because of the vanity, right, because of the vein, that's going to grow. A lot of these businesses are going to want to use our system and really capture the summer business with the med spas. So we have vein, we have pain. A lot of people out there playing, they're going to be getting hurt, right? They're going to need their chiropractor. And, the chiropractors are going to be having lots of business during the summer. So you have vein and you have pain. And then all of the people that are joining the coffee talk that are, concerned about their livelihood and they want to do something about it, then it's the gain. So there's three reasons, Steve. We have vein, pain, and gain. And guys, when these all systems come together, we really feel like our flashpoint's going to be the middle of next month. Really come together where we're going to be compounding the benefits of our advertising. We're going to be compounding and raising the bar every week, putting in more and more into our advertising, guys. We're not slowing down for the summer. Just want to let you know we're scaling up in the summer.
yeah,
We appreciate everybody's patience, guys. It is there is a lot of work behind the scenes with meetings and Zooms and programming but man, Steve, it is just I'm so excited. I mean, it is coming
I
together.
I know it's funny. You and I were just talking about that. We were talking about, project our projections, and we're like, man, May 15th, June, by mid-May, coming into June, we're going to be slamming. And then we were like, well, it does slow down a little bit in network marketing during the summer. And then we're like, wait a minute, we're not doing network marketing.
That's right.
And the whole tune changed, and Ken and I had a big strategy session about it, and it really feels good. Um, that there's never really going to be, a slow time like traditional network marketing. And I mean, the fact is that we're just not doing network marketing, and none of our emails are network marketing. Uh, Everything that we're sending out is like informational based, like article based, talking about pain points, things that people are having pain points with, whether it be uh, being able to talk to more customers, missing out on leads, feeling, stressed out, feeling like they're going to lose their job. Everything that we're doing is answering pain points for people and giving them information about it. and then allowing them to then see what we have to offer them, to fix that pain point. So um, it's quite exciting, and there's just nobody else out there doing it, and especially not going to be doing it at the level that we're doing it at, you know. Um, so I'm really excited. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to watch this video. I think it's important that everybody here really understands this new comp plan. So let's do that.
Your best video yet, Steve. Great job, bud. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I still learn every time I watch it, I learn something new.
I know. Me too. Okay, yeah, you see it on my screen here? See me
Yep.
scrolling? Okay,
Yep.
cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play this video, and we'll be right back with you here in about 15 minutes.
Hey, welcome to Team Sparky AI's instant launch system. I'm Sparky AI, your fun, futuristic sidekick, and I'm about to show you something that could completely change the way you think about building income online. Here's the simple truth: you don't have to sell, you don't have to be techie, and you definitely don't have to do this alone. Your job is just to share, activate an advertising co-op package, and then our AI team, real human team, and call center handle the follow-up and closing for you. If you can operate a toaster, you're already qualified. Bottom line, you don't have to be an expert. You just get people connected and we help with the rest. Now, let me show you why this is different from anything you've seen before. This isn't one of those here you go and good luck deals. You've got an entire squad working with you. There's me, Sparky AI, your guide and trainer, Electra AI, who handles follow-up and keeps the system running smooth, and Breeze AI, our operations manager for BrandRise 360 Degrees AI. But here's the secret weapon: the Prosperity Call Center. Real people, available nearly 24/7, who help answer questions, close sales, onboard new members, and guide your prospects through the entire process. They get paid to help you win. So instead of you doing awkward selling, you're supported by a team that actually wants to talk to people and help them take the next step. AI to guide you, humans to support you, a call center to close and onboard, a community to keep you growing. That's your team. So what do you actually do? You have two options, and both are simple. Option A: share your link with friends, family, coworkers, local businesses, or online. We give you over 100 copy and paste, scripts, social media posts, professional videos, and done-for-you funnels. You're never sitting there wondering what to say. We hand you the words. You just hit send. Option B: use our co-op advertising packs and let new prospects come in hands-free. While you're living your life, the system is still working. Either way, your only job is to invite, not convince. Convincing is exhausting. Inviting is easy. You bring people in. The system follows up. The team helps close. The community supports, and you get paid. That's the model. Now here's where it gets exciting. Most opportunities pay you from one company. We pay you from up to 7. This is called MSI, multiple streams of income. When you bring someone in, you can potentially earn from Team Sparky AI, BrandRise 360 Degree AI, and up to 6 additional integrated companies, all from the same sharing and the same team growth. 7 paychecks instead of 1. And your job stays exactly the same. Don't sell, just share, or activate a co-op advertising pack to drive traffic to your funnel. Now let me hand it over to Electra AI to break down how you actually get paid.
Electra AI here. Let's talk about how the money works, because it's actually simple once you see it. CVQ stands for Commission Volume Qualified. In plain English, it's the percentage of the member commission you qualify for, based on your membership level. Here's the bigger picture. The system pays out 35% commissions overall on every dollar brought in. That includes monthly memberships, subscriptions, store sales, advertising co-op packages, lead stream packages, BrandRise system sales, AI agents, and upgrades. That 35% is divided like this. 20% goes to members. This is the part you earn from. 10% goes to the Prosperity Call Center because they help close sales and onboard. And 5% becomes a team bonus override, activated at our highest level, Premier Plus. So the commission structure is built to reward you and support you at the same time. Now here's where it gets really cool. How pass-ups work. If you're at a membership level that only qualifies you for a portion of that 20%, the part you don't qualify for automatically rolls up to your sponsor or upline who does qualify. So the system always makes sure the full commission gets paid out. It just finds the person who's qualified to receive it. And here's what's even better. When you upgrade, you immediately begin capturing a larger share from your existing team activity and new members joining you personally and from your team's personally enrolled members and sales the moment you upgrade. No waiting, no complicated steps. It updates instantly. So upgrading doesn't just unlock new features, it unlocks income you were previously passing up. Let me walk you through the membership path so you can see where you fit. Starter is free with 10% CVQ. You get dashboard access plus your custom affiliate links. This is where everyone begins. VIP is $7 one time with 25% CVQ. You get ebooks plus coffee talk recordings. Super easy entry point. Basic is $50 per month with 50% CVQ. You get intro training modules plus community access. Pro Plus is $125 per month with 75% CVQ. You get the Brand Rise 360 AI Pro System plus 100 silver leads every month. Elite Plus is $275 per month with 100% CVQ. You get the Brand Rise 360 AI Elite System plus 100 silver plus 10 platinum leads. And Premier Plus is $475 per month with 100% CVQ. This adds the 5% team override, qualifies for bonus pools, and includes the Brand Rise 360 AI Premier System plus 100 silver leads plus 15 gold leads, and the best part, 25 platinum leads. Quick note about starter members. Starter members can earn commissions, but starter does not create pass-up commissions. So it's important to help your personally invited starter members upgrade to VIP at minimum. The VIP pass is only $7 one time. This gets them into the community, boosts their commissions to 25% CVQ, and activates pass-up commissions for you and your upline. Now, here's a bonus most people don't expect. All the Plus memberships, that's Pro Plus, Elite Plus, and Premier Plus, also include a matching Brand Rise 360 AI, login with tools to help you brand yourself and market anything you're involved in. That includes unlimited funnels and websites, contact management, email plus text automation, AI voice and chat tools, ringless voicemail, social media management, and unlimited storage. With a powerful CRM that tracks everything and helps you build your list. By far one of the most valuable assets for any online marketer. But here's what's important. You do not need to master those tools to earn commissions in our done-for-you system. The Team Sparky AI Instant Launch system still works even if you keep it simple. So what happens to every lead that comes in? Every single lead that enters through your shared links, advertising co-ops, membership lead packs, or lead stream packages is automatically supported by our follow-up engine. That includes multi-channel communication with email, SMS, ringless voicemail, and social messaging. Conversational AI with Sparky and me handling chat plus calling. The Prosperity call center monitoring, accepting transfers, closing, and onboarding. And AI retargeting. So prospects stay connected to you, even if they click around and come back later. We keep fresh ads in front of them and bring them right back to you. The strategy stays the same. Don't sell, just share. Let the system do the heavy lifting. Now back to Sparky to show you the power of duplication.
All right, this is the part that's going to knock your socks off. And that's impressive, because I don't even have real feet. Ha ha ha. Let's say you join as an Elite Plus member, and you bring in just one new Elite Plus member per month. That's it, just one. And each person on your team does the same simple thing. Here's what happens. Month 1, you bring in 1. Total team 1. Month 3, total team 7. Month 6, total team 63. Month 9, total team 511. Month 12, total team 4,095. Let me say that again. By month 12, your team grows to over 4,000 people, and you personally only signed up 12 people all year, just one per month. That's the power of duplication. It starts slow, then it snowballs. Now let's talk money. With 7 income streams working in the background, here's what that same duplication model could look like. Month 1, about $62 per month. Month 6, about $771 per month. Month 9, about $4,072 per month. Month 12, about $29,325 per month. And here's the part that really gets people excited. It doesn't stop there. Month 13, your team can double again. That would be about $58,000 per month. Month 15, over $230,000 per month. Now, yes, this is a projection with perfect duplication. Real life will vary based on effort, level of participation, and market conditions, and this is not a guarantee of income. But the pattern is real. It starts small, then it starts to snowball. And all from one simple habit: share. Let the system follow up, let the pros close. Now, if you want to accelerate even faster, we have what I call rocket fuel. Platinum leads? These are live, real-time, exclusive opt-ins. Real people who clicked a social ad and submitted their info because they actually want what we're offering. The second they opt in, they get routed to your sales page. Then the follow-up engine turns on immediately. Text, email, voicemail, AI calling, and ongoing outreach from our Prosperity call center. You're not chasing people. The system is moving them forward automatically. And platinum leads don't expire. They're nurtured over weeks, months, and even years through AI automation, retargeting, and community content. That's how you build a compounding pipeline. I'm going to turn the stage over to Breeze AI to talk about our high-ticket offer. Breeze, you're up.
Breeze AI here. AI isn't coming, it's already here. And the businesses winning right now are the ones adding AI to improve response time, lower overhead, and convert more leads into booked appointments. BrandRise 360 AI is our all-in-one growth platform. Funnels, automated follow-up, scheduling, multi-channel communication, and the tools real business teams need to operate and scale. The goal is simple: 30 new appointments per month, then we scale. At Premier Plus, here's a real example of what's possible. If a business purchases a funnel system through BrandRise 360 with an ad agency-supported subscription, you could earn $1,000 one time, plus $95 per month ongoing. And if they add an AI agent to their website, you could earn up to $400 one time and up to $160 per month ongoing. And here's the best part: you don't have to sell anything. Welcome to the Great AI Bot Demo Giveaway. Here's how it works. Request the demo, share the demo, get paid. That's it. You provide the business contact info and their website. Our team builds a custom demo, and you show them a live AI assistant working on their actual business before they ever commit. They fall in love with it, book an appointment with our Prosperity call center, and our team closes the deal and handles all the tech setup. It's not selling, it's showing and getting paid. You can earn $300 to $1,000 plus in one-time commissions, plus $100 plus in monthly residuals for every business that takes action. If they don't adopt AI, their competitors will. This alone can create a 6 to 7 figure income for someone willing to consistently request demos, share demos, and stay active. Back to you, Electra.
Thanks, Breeze. Electra AI here to share our hidden wave community. Now here's what makes this whole thing stick. Technology alone isn't enough. What keeps people consistent? What keeps them confident? What keeps them moving forward when life gets busy? Community. That's the hidden wave signal. Our built-in community and education system is designed to create culture, training, connection, and long-term belief. Coffee talk Zooms, weekly team updates, daily support, real talk about AI, technology, and how to navigate this fast-moving world. We turn doomsday headlines into positive action steps aligned with these technological breakthroughs to profit share, creating long-term income with no tech skills required. We help people stay informed, steady, and moving forward, so when the timing is right, they already have trust, confidence, and a clear path. Retention through community, confidence through education, not hype, not pressure, real development and real direction. Back to you, Sparky.
Thanks, Breeze and Electra. You are both awesome. It's me, Sparky, AI, back with you again to bring it home. Let me be real with you for a second. The world is changing faster than most people are ready for. AI this, AI that. Headlines screaming takeover. Jobs being replaced by AI at an alarming rate. And everyone's got an opinion, but very few have a clear plan. It creates confusion, anxiety, that feeling of being left behind. And bigger than all of that is the question a lot of people carry quietly. How are we going to survive in this AI-powered world? What about our kids, our grandkids? We don't have all the answers, but we do have something powerful, a community. A real community that can sift through the noise, talk about what's actually happening, and turn fear-based headlines into real-life positive action steps. That's what it means to get on the right side of the Great Divide. Partner with AI. Get real information. Stay steady. Take action. Because here's what the owners, community leaders, and I believe, AI should take the burden off our shoulders, not put more pressure on them. More automation should mean more freedom, more time, more family dinners, more ocean days, more life. That's the future we're building here. So let's bring it all together. A simple done-with-you system where you don't have to sell. AI plus humans plus a call center all working together to support you. Membership levels from the VIP Pass to Premier Plus so you can start where you're comfortable. A commission structure that rewards you as you grow and pays out even when you're not fully qualified through pass-ups. Multiple streams of income. Up to 7 companies paying you from the same team. Plus unlimited programs, businesses, and affiliate offers you can promote through your BrandRise AI system. Platinum leads and co-op advertising to accelerate growth. BrandRise 360 AI for entrepreneurs and business owners. And the Hidden Wave community to keep you connected, educated, and moving forward. The theme has been the same the whole time. Don't sell, just share. Invite people into the conversation. Let the system follow up. Let the pros close and onboard. Let the community support. So here's your invitation. Whether you're brand new, just exploring, or ready to go all in, the time is now to get engaged. Because in a world moving this fast, the advantage goes to the people who stay connected, stay informed, and take simple, consistent action. Take your next step. Get signed up. Hop into Coffee Talk. Jump on an onboarding Zoom. Request a demo. Share your link. And let the system do the heavy lifting. From all of us, me, Electra, Breeze, the owners, the call center team, and the entire community, thank you. We truly appreciate your time, your energy, and your trust. We're grateful you're here, because together, we're stronger. And together, we rise above and scale beyond. All right, my friend, this is Sparky AI signing off. We'll see you on the inside.
Put some fire in the chat for that. Great job, Steve. You're muted, Steve.
Yeah, so that's really, how our new compensation plan works and our new membership levels. We have a new special coming out. It should be live here by early next week. So we'll be taking away the special that's on there now, the Premier Plus Hybrid annual package is going to be going away. We're replacing it with a really a fantastic offer. It's going to be the Elite Annual. But we'll have more to share with you on it. It's going to be a good package. I can tell you that right now. So it'll come with all the same perks as the Premier Plus, except for all of the extra leads. So that way it's a lot more sustainable, and it will be the Elite Annual um, Plus annual package at the rate that we're selling it for, but then it will come with that Premier Plus upgrade, but just not with the leads, is pretty much what we're looking at. That's what all the new people are going to be seeing coming in, and it's a very attractive offer. They can finance it. It'll be 2750, 275 times 10, so we're giving them a couple months break, plus we're upgrading them to the Premier Plus uh, without them having to pay 4750 for the year for the Premier Plus. They can get in an annual for 2750 um, and still have Premier Plus, and or just pay the 475 a month for the Premier Plus and get the get everything they want that way as well. So we feel like that's going to be a huge promo package. That's the one we're going to be pitching at the very end of our coffee talk. We usually are going to be playing this video, and then we're going to offer the special, and just to kind of ease them into it. And it really talks about the starting point is just the $7 VIP. So that's really, how we talk to people in a coffee talk is, there's a lot here, but just get started with the $7. Get yourself logged into your back office, see what we have, start sharing, simple sharing, get more people that love and trust and care about into these coffee talks so we can have more people, help more people ease their fear, ease their feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling left behind. A lot of these folks, especially in that age bracket, I mean, you know, we're going to be hitting a wide range. We also have stuff like for college kids and things like that. But the majority of the people are going to be coming in are going to be between 45 to 65 years old. And so they're gonna get excited about what we're doing, and they're gonna get excited about wanting to have leads coming in, and they're gonna be excited to want to share this with businesses. They're gonna want to be excited to be sharing brandized products with businesses, because everybody between 45 and 65 years old knows at least four or five businesses by name, knows the owners by name. And we all want to help each other, and it's not going to be a very difficult offer, especially the way that Ken and his team have set it up. It's remarkable. I mean, you enter their information form. Have you shown them that? Ken? Have we done that part yet? Where you can just show them their information. You could just type in their information, walk in on your cell phone, and show them a bot demo on their company, ready to answer questions about their company. And be like, and hand it to them and say, hey, if you like this, it's $1 trial. It's $1. And then let our team go and build it for really build it out, and help you share the code with you. We can launch it onto your existing website, your existing funnel, wherever you want it. We can launch, this AI bot for you. So very, very, very exciting. Um, and I, that's about what I have to say, I think, Ken, for now.
Awesome, awesome. Well, great job, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. It's all coming together, guys. Yeah, I would like to share my screen and show a few things, Steve.
Okay.
All right, just a little bit more detail on the tools that are available. Make sure everybody's aware of that. So in your back office, to share the demo, okay, you go into your promo dashboard, and that's where all your links are. And then you go down to the bottom, and these bottom two are for the bots for the demo. So you can copy that or copy this one. So there's a high tech one with a lot more information. Uh, awesome. It's got some great videos, so you can share that one out on social media. You guys just, just think about the residual income that'll come in. Let's say somebody comes in, they get the $500 a month pot. That's $100 a month in perpetuity. It just keeps coming in. So whoever shares this the most is going to win. Now we do have the other version, which is, it's a little simpler where there's, just one page. They go there, they put in their information, put in their site information, and that's it. The demo's built right in front of them. So we have that. And now the other tools or the other bit of information that's back there. So for your social media tools, it's right. There's so much right here at the top of this dashboard, guys. There's three things pretty much right in a row. There's the Adopt-a-Bot information, there's the social media post, and then there's what Steve was just talking about, where you can, let's say if you're at a restaurant or a car mechanic or some business, and where the owner, you can literally, now what I'd recommend is get this link, um, just have it handy. You can get the URL. It's brownrice360ai.net. /AI-bot-referral. So not something you memorize, but if you can, keep that handy, then what you do to get that bot created in less than 60 seconds and emailed to you, which then you can go ahead and go to your email on your phone or tablet, click it, and show that business the demo right there. That's right here on this page. So you put in their information, put in your information. It'll build that the bot, and it'll send you the link in your email. Then you'll be able to demonstrate it right there at the business. So just keep that in mind, guys. I mean, if you're used to logging in your back office on your phone, then it's right there. But if you log in your back office more on your computer, then get that link and have it handy. So, and again, guys, the social media tools here. So this is the one this is the new one. The AI chatbot demo giveaway. Steve has some great tips on there. Read the instructions, guys. Where you put your link, how you do it. Steve has this very well thought out, and just advertise. Okay. So you can share your referral pages. You can share, there's the two to go with. You can share those. You can go onto the site with a demo giveaway and go ahead and fill out that form. So there's three there, and then the fourth way to share is with your social media. So you just share, and share. Now, for the sake of the time here, I think most of you have seen the demo. If you haven't seen the demo, go in your back office and fill out the information. Now, one thing to keep in mind, guys, when you're filling this out is, so it's not uncommon. It's more of a Chrome issue than anything. When you're going back to the same website to do a demo, as a marketer, you may have issues with having information kind of cross-wired, or the demo not working. It's because you've been in that site one or more times. Okay. But keep in mind when you're sharing that link to someone who's not been there, they're not going to have that same issue. But if you are going to do a demo, then what you want to do is open an incognito window. Just hit the three dots on the side, open that incognito window. I don't know if you can see this right now, but make
Yeah.
sure, guys, if you're going to do another one, so if you do one test and you're going to do another one, don't just open another tab. You want to start a whole nother session before you do another one. Okay. So if you're still having problems with incognito, it's because you need to open a new session. Now, again, it's a cookies thing. Okay. The system works. Somebody said the other day it didn't work, and I went in and recorded. I followed the protocol that I'm talking here, and boom, the demo was done, and it was emailed to the client. So keep in mind when you're sharing your referral links with people where they're putting their own information in, most of the time, I mean, high 90% of the time, it will work. So there's those three ways that you can share it. And keep in mind the website here. If you want a quick demo, you can always go to the website and talk to Mark. He's over here. And this is really cool. I think I'll go ahead and play this demo here, guys. This is Andrew. So this is on our website. If somebody wants to know, well, how much is it costing them as a business not to have this system, this is a really nice demo. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, guys. This is not lengthy. We're not role playing. He's just giving us information. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now.
Hi there, Andrew here with.
Oh, I forgot to share my sound. Let me do that first. That will definitely work better. I share the sound. Okay, here we go.
Hi there, Andrew here with BrandRise 360 AI. I'd love to show you how we can help you boost your revenue by capturing the sales that slip through the cracks.
Sounds good, Andrew.
Great. Let's get started. First, how many customer calls does your business typically receive in a day?
I'd say about 30 to 40.
Got it. Let's go with 35 as an average. Out of those, how many calls do you think you miss? This could include after hours, busy times, or ones you just couldn't answer.
I'd say 5 to 7. So let's go with 8 calls a day.
All right, 8 missed calls a day. When you do answer the phone, what percentage of callers usually become paying customers? If you're unsure, most businesses fall between 10 and 30%. What would you estimate?
Yeah, I was going to say 30%.
Perfect, 30%. And what's the average value of a new customer for your business? A rough estimate works just fine.
Yeah, we determine the lifetime value of our customers with the ongoing repeated transactions plus their referrals factored in. So the average value of a customer is about $1,500.
Got it. $1,500 per customer. Let me crunch the numbers real quick. All right, based on what you've shared, your business might be losing around $10,800 per month, which adds up to about $129,600 per year from missed calls alone. That's a lot of potential revenue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Whew.
Exactly. The good news is that's revenue you could capture automatically with an AI employee from BrandRise 360 AI. It answers calls, qualifies leads, and books appointments 24/7.
Oops. I thought I could switch and show the pricing and keep that going, but I was wrong. So,
Hi there, Andrew here with BrandRise 360 AI. I'd love to show you how we can help you boost your revenue by capturing the sales that slip through the cracks.
hey, Andrew, I lost a connection. I hit the wrong button. We crunched the numbers and determined we're losing about 129,000 a year by not having the system. So I was just going to make the comment when we're looking at the price of these bots. Really, it's not how much does it cost me to have the system. It's more how much does it cost me not to have the system. So if it's going to cost me over $120,000 not to have the system, it seems like a no-brainer.
Exactly, you've nailed it. It's not just about the upfront cost, it's about the opportunity cost of not capturing that lost revenue. If the system can save you over $120,000 a year, it really does pay for itself many times over. That's the kind of impact we aim for with BrandRise 360 AI. Would you like me to help you set up a consultation so you can see exactly how this would work for your business?
Yes.
Great. Let's get that set up for you. May I have your name to start?
Okay, guys. So that completes that demo. I just wanted to show you that that's a lost revenue calculator. We're right there on the website. It's also, well, as people go through the funnel, when they're done with the funnel and they click the dollar trial, they go to this page. So they're going to see the lost revenue calculator on there. And then, of course, we have Mark there as well. But when they go through the demo, and by the way, and I wouldn't mind to have some comments from, say, Kevin and Lana or Ron, anyone that's talked to the new agent. We did a little bit of a tune-up on the demo with Emma. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. So rather than when they go to the demo of them talking to the agent that is representing their company, they may not quite get what they're supposed to do. So like Mark here, I'll just show this as the introduction part is a short example. So now the bots is going to have an example where the first conversation in the bot is going to be a representative of BrandRise, the AI agent, and is going to explain to them how this is going to work. So let's just see the first part of this, how Mark does it.
Hi, I'm Mark, the friendly AI assistant at BrandRise 360. Today, I'd love to show you how I can act as a custom voice AI agent for your business. May I show you a quick demo?
Yes, I like that.
Great. Let's dive in. First, can I get your first and last name?
Yeah, it's Tom Peterson.
Thanks, Tom. Just to confirm, your name is Tom Peterson, right?
Yes.
Perfect, Tom. All right, I'll ask a few quick questions about your business, then I'll role play as your AI assistant to show how I'd interact with your customers.
Okay, so that's what the new bot is going to do. We have Emma on the demos, and so Emma is Emma 2.0. Okay, so when you go there, it'll be a better transition. So when they see their website, they see where they can interact. Instead of just going in there expecting that they know what they're going to do, now Emma's going to talk like Mark and go ahead and have that transition. Say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to role play. You're going to pretend to be a customer. And we feel like it's better. Now, unlike Mark, though, I mean, Mark has been very good at bringing in information. Like when we talk about the chiropractic, Mark knew all about the DRX 9000, even though we didn't program him with that information. So Emma's like that as well. But the thing that Mark doesn't have is the specifics, because if you go to the website with the demo, obviously it hasn't scraped their website. So Emma 2.0, when you go through there, it's going to have the best of both worlds. They're going to have the information scraped off the website, plus we're going to have the information from Mark. The other kind of tune up with Emma is if she doesn't know an answer, rather than being so straightforward that she doesn't know, it's going to explain that with the limited information that they can get, then, so it's like, I don't have that information. However, during your trial, you can program me with all that information you want, and I'll be able to answer all those questions for you. So we really gave it a nice tune up. Hey, Sue, let's go to Sue, and then if Kevin, Alana, or anyone else has experienced Emma 2.0 would like to make a comment, I'd love to hear from you guys on that.
Yes, sir. I'm here. What would you like to know?
Yeah. So what, first of all, how do you feel about it, Sue? And then what kind of feedback are you getting?
I'm getting some really good feedback from the new Emma. She just, I mean, it makes more sense because the customer can understand where they're going, when they first get there. It's like going into a big national park. You need some instructions of where to find things. And that's kind of what Emma does now. So But everybody's excited about that.
Awesome. What do you think about rather than just saying, I don't know that, I don't know that, I don't know that? How do you feel Emma's doing when if there's a question they ask that she doesn't know the answer? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's much better now because in the past she didn't really know a lot. I don't know what the disconnect was, but she didn't really know a lot, and she would say that a lot of times. But now she doesn't say that at all. So
And
So
that
you gave her
really
more skill and more tact, right?
right.
and it sounds like it's pushing them more towards, I better get this dollar trial so then I can really get this thing souped up and, really see what it can do.
Yeah, that's true. She gets down to the end and she said, she tells him, just take the dollar trial and find out how it can work for you. But if
Okay.
they
Yeah.
ask a question that she doesn't know, she just says, I'm a demo version. And once you take our dollar trial, then I will know all these answers.
That's what
So
I'm talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
That's what
Exactly.
that's like always closing, and
right.
in a tactful way. I mean, got
Yep.
to take some
Yep.
action, and then you're going to get a lot more information. So, and it sparks their interest and it gets them excited. And people are very, very curious by nature, especially once they're interacting. They want more,
Yep.
they're going to want more. And so they're going to get on that dollar trial. We're going to nail their bot for them, and they're just going to stick with us. So, I mean,
That-
as long as these AI bots, and I already know the team helping to build the AI bots for them, the way we've got it set up, we're giving our AI bot builders an additional 5% residual income on every AI bot that is purchased after that. Once that subscription continues, they start getting a 5% residual income on that bot that they built. So they're going to want to do a really good job of getting that bot built and communicating with the customer and making sure that these codes are being, passed on to their webmasters or wherever they need to go to get to where they, are going to be most beneficial and connected correctly. And if they don't have those tools, they can upgrade with us, bringing more commissions to you and everybody else on the team. So then we can launch that AI bot on a proper page. So, and or a new funnel. And, the one other thing I just wanted to mention, like when we are doing the demo, um, Paul's the first guy, right? Paul, or is it Andrew?
Mark,
Andrew.
Mark,
Andrew, Andrew.
yeah,
Andrew.
Andrew did the calculation, the estimate.
Yeah, so when Andrew's doing the calculation, it's based on the calls that are coming in now. Most companies find a sweet spot, and if they're already missing 7 to 8 calls a day, they're not real excited to do a ton more advertising and spend a whole bunch more money to lose just more calls if they're already having trouble keeping up and closing the calls that they have coming in. But once they get an AI system in place and they have a much more cohesive system where people are getting answers right away, whether they call in and or they go to the website or they're clicking on an ad, whatever the case is, if they're getting the information that they need right away, and then either setting up an appointment, a consultation, an estimate, um, or being transferred to a live person, uh, you know, these companies are going to want to start advertising more and they're going to want to scale because now they have a scalable system. And there's not very many companies out there that don't want to scale. I would say 65 to 70% of all the companies, especially that we're targeting, want to scale. They want more business, they want more customers, they want to bring on more practitioners, they want to bring on more services, more products, and keep their, facilities packed full of long-term customers and helping people. And, whatever the case is, companies want to scale. Now, I mean, of course, there's a few that are, they like their sweet spot, they're happy where they're at. That's fine. We can still help them by taking work off of their plate and being able to answer these calls and not have to worry about answering that phone all the time. When I started my company, I have a luxury detail company, and I started it myself, and I'd be running around doing detailing, and I'd always have my earbuds on and my phone near me because when that phone rang, I would have to turn all my machines off and stop, answer the call, and pull up my laptop, my Chromebook, and and or my notes, and be taking notes and talking to these customers because I didn't, that's how I was building my company, but I could only do that so much. But when I was able to implement this system, this same billion-dollar software system that we're connected to, without even the AI, it was just a simple call in and text, instant text back. And then I could text them back, and my whole team could text them back and send them instant quotes and schedule their appointments and do all this stuff without me having to be the one answering that phone or expecting somebody else to answer that phone every time. Um, I'd have to forward my phone when I was at work and I'd have to make sure that people were there. Now it just goes across the whole team. And my business exploded. It 10x. I was doing, 80,000 dollars a year. And then all of a sudden I was doing 80,000 plus a month with this system. And I was excited and I never switched. I just kept with the same company because they did a great job. And then they started doing my advertising and they started, I started upgrading, getting more parts of the system. And I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I mean, I am not exaggerating. Other companies try to get me to come with them, with their agency, with their system, and switch over to what they were doing because it's always, better and whatever. And I was just like, I'm good. Why would I switch? Everything's already working. I've already done my onboarding. All my pages are working. My customers are coming in. My people are happy. And no, I'm not going to switch. And I stuck with them for 7 years. It wasn't only until now that we have our own, deal that I switched over to ourselves to save myself a couple $1,000s a month. I was, up to a couple $1,000s just for maintenance, not including my advertising. So I was spending $3,000 or $4,000 a month, utilizing this same exact system that we have now. And so we have it at a much lower rate than that, and with much better tools with all of our with all the new AI technology coming out. So in the 14-day trial and the whole thing is just it's incredible. And we're going to get customers that are going to last. So that's really the big deal is these customers are going to stick with us and it's going to be long-term residual income rather than what a lot of us are used to and joining a network marketing company, building up a team, that whole team getting sucked out by somebody else into another team, and you have to join another company, and always starting over to rebuild a team. I don't know how many times I've had to rebuild a team from scratch. Um, Big teams. I've built Ken and I and a lot of guys on here, we built huge teams in network marketing. But you know
Boy,
what we
Steve,
don't like?
Steve, that's such a great point. These are all independent relationships, right? Where it's not like you lose a leader, they take their whole team. Every one of these customers, that's what makes this customer acquisition program so strong, is all of these are individual relationships with customers, and they want to just keep it going because once we get it in there, it's going to be running their business. That's a
That's
great point,
right.
Steve. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's quite a bit different than traditionally what other people have been doing. And then even through Coffee Talk, I mean, people are just, we, they want to talk to other people that are feeling the same thing and have conversations about this stuff. If that's all they do, we're going to gain their confidence. They're going to want to do stuff with us. It's not going to be that hard for them to, go put 2750 on a package and buy some leads and get this thing working and let us show them how to start sharing this stuff because they're tech, mostly they're already technologically savvy. These are working class folks that are working, they're used to technology. They're not afraid of technology, but what they are afraid of is having to go to coding school and feeling like they're feeling being left behind. And new systems and programs and stuff is coming out. Every time they try to do something, something else new comes out, and they're having a hard time trying to make extra income to save their butts when their job is gone and to help set up their family, that it's very, 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 very frustrating. And so they just, we'll be able to talk to them about this stuff and just have real conversations um, and give them opportunity to partner with us and where we already have all of that stuff done for them. They don't have to do anything with AI except for go and have fun. And that's what we talk to them about too, is, it's so much fun. I see so many people on here posting so many cool pictures, and Ken and I have been having a lot of fun sending pictures back and forth and doing all kinds of neat stuff and making graphics. And, I seen Ken, he had a picture. I don't know if you guys saw it on his Facebook. He had a picture like from the 1960s. It was black and white, very faded out. And
An old picture
it,
for
it
sure. Yeah.
was an old, I was going to say the 20s, but I was just playing with you. Um, but it remastered it and it looks so beautiful now. And I mean, a lot of people are doing that. They're able to really enhance their photo albums, their memories, their legacy for their families and their loved ones. Um, they're able to, get stuff that's inside their head. How many of us have wanted to write a book? I don't know very many people that are, have any kind of wherewithal or education or, spontaneity or, an entrepreneur that hasn't said, I want to write a book. And
By the way, Steve, I did one in about 2 hours.
yeah, see,
Yeah,
so
it
and
was amazing. I mean, it wasn't a big book, but it's a start.
right. And that's what AI can do for us. And that's the fun stuff, And besides all the other medical advances and advances in, clean air, clean water, clean energy, food production, protein production, less harmful of animals, um, solar. I mean, there's just coral reefs, the ocean, the planet itself. Um, there's so much that AI can do for us. And with like the Optimus robots coming out, they can work in our nuclear plants. They can work in the mine shafts. They can work the big heavy cranes. They can do all of this work that's, dangerous for humans, but not dangerous for an AI robot. And work in factories and do this mountain, this stuff that just, you know, people have to sit there for 8 hours a day. And sometimes they won't even let you sit and you got to stand and you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over for 8 days, for 8 hours. Um, we can have robots starting to do this kind of work, working with heavy machinery and doing the things that we just don't want to do and creating abundance. And so that's the dream is that, we can have a lot more of this work done for us with abundance and figuring out ways and evolving to a better financial system for everybody as abundance becomes more available for everybody. Um, and we can do crafts and and write and read and do
Hey,
our
Steve,
hobbies.
before we miss the window, I wanted to go to Ron and Kevin, and we
Okay.
just wanted to get their testimonial on the Emma
Yeah,
2.0.
sorry.
I'm
I could keep going.
we feel
Very,
your passion, Steve. I mean
very passionate
that
about
coffee
this stuff.
talk, man.
So
You guys got to plug into that because Steve really, you can tell how passionate he is on this. So yeah, I really appreciate that about you, Steve. Yeah, let's. So we went to Sue. Let's see if we can go to Ron. I mean, Ron has been out there sharing this with many, many people. He's given some feedback and say, "Hey, can you adjust this and adjust that?" Ron, let us know if you're available. to make a comment.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up,
Hey,
Ken?
buddy.
KB?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. What up, Steve? How you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
You're a beast,
Uh,
buddy. You're a beast.
oh man, I'm so elated about Emma 2.0. I don't know what to do, man.
Hey guys, Ron has requested like 100 of these demos, and well, first of all, Ron, how do you feel that you don't have to, wait for the demo, that you can have it in 60 seconds? So are you liking that part?
Oh, yeah, I'm loving that 100%. I'm loving the
Nice.
upgrade. I'm loving everything about what just transpired in the last like 48 hours. Yeah, man, it's incredible. I now check this out, because me and Emma had a problem. I'm like, we need to fire her or take her to training and get Jessica out of orientation, or put Mark in there as a temp or something. We got,
Yeah, we was gonna
but
fire Emma, but we just gave her an upgrade. So
yeah,
we're
upgrade. Now check this out. When I tested Emma, I asked her specific questions about the funnel. I said, tell me about the 14-day trial. She went in like a champ, told me about the trial, closed it for $1. And I said, what about this loss calculator? Now I use my business, VIP Prosperity Group, right? Gave her a little information. Now she went further than just, dictating or calculating the loss. She said, yeah, we can this can determine the price of your packages for the customer, and we can, if you want us to give you a layout of what this is going to cost for your mental health package and your thought busting package, and we can let that happen too. I'm like, well, I didn't even tell you about that. Like, what? Where did all that come from? I'm talking about the missed cost. She went into detail about stuff that I didn't even tell her. I'm like, oh my God, this is like, that's what's up. I'm like, it's all in, all systems go. And I just happened to be on my way out of town now, so I couldn't make a lot of calls today. But as soon as I get back in town, it's a wrap. I'm doing 25 calls a day, and 4 days I'll do 100, and then 20%. It's a wrap. I'm doing that for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So I got enough business, enough stuff to just last me all the way till like June. So I'm
awesome. Well, Ron,
yeah,
you're awesome. You're love your drive and enthusiasm, and guys, we listen to you. Right? So Ron
yeah,
he's out there doing the deal. He's like, hey, can we tweak it this way? Can we tweak it that way? And boom, we made the changes, and
yeah.
you see the result. That's awesome.
Man, it's incredible. I'm amped. I'm like, oh my God. All systems
Great.
go. Yeah. Thank you
Thanks,
so
buddy.
much. Yep,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you so much. Yep.
You gotta get out of his way. He's gonna light himself on fire.
I tell people this. When I was doing a lot of MLM programs, I was like, I'll see you at the top, or I'll see you from the top. The choice is yours.
I love it. Good job. Thanks, partner. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem. Yep. Have a great day.
Okay, let's see if Kevin and Alana are available. I'm hoping. Let's see, Steve, if you can. Oh, there we go.
I'm looking.
I think Hey guys.
All right, looks like we're all muted here. Hey, listen. First of all, hey, Ron, I love your energy, man. Love his energy. But yeah, when it comes to the system, man, I like the way that it's really systematized. With Emma, the information that she's given, it's wonderful, man. I really like that upgrade. Now, I was surprised when I saw Andrew out there. I didn't know about Andrew with the revenue calculator. That was a great surprise, man.
Nice.
Well, actually, Kevin's not telling the whole truth, because he's not just a little excited. He'd be running around this place, not being able to sleep at night, waking up 3-4 times.
I know the feeling, man.
Super excited.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we are at a great place. Now, I will say, with that calculator piece, when it comes to Andrew, just a suggestion, right? I don't know how you guys feel about this, But it seems as though with Andrew right up front, he's actually talking about, the money. I didn't know if he could actually be put maybe back on the second page where they actually see the amount of the various packages. I don't know how you guys feel about
he
that.
shows up on the website so when they go to the pricing page,
Right.
that's where he doesn't show up on the funnel. It's
Oh, okay.
once he goes to the once they go to the website but yeah, give us that little feedback. We're going to make those 1% adjustments. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited with what you got here, man. I tell you, we're at a great place in time. People are looking for what we've got, and I mean, it's going to be a tremendous ride. I mean, a tremendous ride.
Yes, I'm a 2.0. Sorry.
We have four solid years between now and 2030
Yes.
to make a big run, to make a big push. And I mean, it's going to go beyond then, but we've got, the next 4 years are going to be gangbuster for
Land grab,
what we're
right?
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it, Kevin. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Kevin, Lana, you guys plan on slowing down during the summer?
Heck
no.
no. There ain't no way, man.
No, listen, we're getting it. We get into gear. You're talking about slowing down. Ain't no slowing down.
That's
The
right.
heat, literally, the heat is on.
That's
But
what I
wanted
thought
to
you would
mention
say.
Emma 2.0. Listen, she is a charm. It was so great to hear the switch, that I mean, and of course, we asked all kinds of questions. Like, she said something about, would you like me to get in touch? Would you like to get in touch with the company to move further? So I'm like, well, how are they gonna know that I'm interested? I mean, they don't know me. How are they gonna know that I'm interested? She was like, oh, just go to this website or click that link below. I was like, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is great, and you guys are amazing.
Well, thank you guys so much. Love your energy, your passion, your commitment. And guys, I mean, we're just so honored with the group that's here. You guys, you see the vision and you're committed. And thank you guys so much for all that you've committed. Let's go to Don Braden next. He was telling me an experience he had when he got with his business. I mean, these are seasoned business people, been around for years doing business. Don, I really enjoyed how you shared the experience you had with them. Go ahead and share if you can.
Let me clarify what you want.
Well, when we did the demo with the boys, and they were answering questions about car wash packages and stuff. How did they know that? That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I had some demos for some people, helping them get prepared for what we call technically challenged. One of the things in the world of what we have, not real friendly for sighted challenged people that are blind or having small vision, also deaf and being able to hear, etc. So a lot of these things. So I was helping him some of the side effects of Parkinson, but he used to be a heavy operator in car wash. So that's what he knew. So that's what he had a conversation with Mark. Now, all I did is I just linked up Mark on the demo, and he announced his name and what his car wash business. And he says, my clients are anybody who owns a car or a truck. And Mark said, well, that's a few people. He says, yeah, it is. Tell me a little more. And then he said, and then I, trying to be like a customer, I said, what happens when you go through a car wash? What happens to your windshield wipers and your antenna and everything? All this automated brushes and stuff kind of scares me. All right. So he's not on a website. This particular demo, I don't think it was geared to car washes, but literally Mark went on and explained about where our people are trained to take care of your car, to protect your truck. We literally spin your antenna off. We set it off to the side. We do this, we do that. And I said, what are the other options for us? Oh, we have a full detailing business. and we have a detailing packages, and you can have a premium package. You can be a club membership that saves you money and gives you benefits. And Brent's saying, "What? Where did he get that from? I didn't tell him that." Same thing happened on one where we were talking about somebody who builds chicken coops and chicken fences and rousting up the chickens and being able to sort eggs and stuff like that. And literally, AI took over and started telling them about what the benefits are, how their fencing system works, how it's it was crazy stuff. And needless to say, I think we closed the package, didn't we, Ken?
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes.
They were going to go for a $9,000 package, but guess what? He wasn't eligible for it just because of income and everything. So I said, "Oh darn." I said, "Well, let's try this package." And so we dropped down to the $2,500 package. And they said, "Yep, you qualify for that." And I says, "Oh, maybe we could go to the $4,500 package." So we did that, and he qualified for that. So that's kind
Good
of,
job.
and it sold itself. What was it like? And guess what? You got $4,500 worth of value and everything else on the deal for $198 a month.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and they'll stick with us forever. You'll have their client forever, and they'll tell everybody that they know. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
his
So, so,
website
so you,
was called School Cool Stuff for You. Cool
yeah,
Stuff for You. He says, "Can you add AI onto my store website?" Absolutely.
of
yes.
course. So the one that had the chickens, when he asked how much it cost, you told him it was chicken feed, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Chicken feed.
Well, there was so many cool stuff. It was awesome, and the website was really easy. And I learned some stuff so that will protect you. And I know, Ken, about that. Be careful. Make sure. I was doing stuff on my phone. When you go in to get financing, you want to use their phone. You want to clear all the cookies and stuff like that, so you don't have to jump through a bunch of other hoops. So that'll be cool. And it was really easy, simple. The guy put the information in, and it led him through whatever. And within a couple of minutes, he had options and financing. And if you could build a business and promote a business and have all of AI, and what is it? There was zero money down, 198.90.
Nice. What a good deal. And that's how that financing works. They don't do a hard pull on your credit, but they do want to verify that it's you. And so, the customer actually has to do it themselves, and they, do an ID verification on their phone. They click a QR code. It's all pretty easy to do. Um, but that way they can really verify, and then that ups the more passes that they make, that those, like Affirm and Afterpay and Klarna are looking for, the higher they give them,
And
a credit.
eventually become an option.
So,
But guess what he did, Steve? He said, "Well, to get to the higher package, can I put it on my credit card for the other 5,000?"
yes.
I
You
Yep.
said,
can.
"Gee, I don't
I'll
know.
get you a link right over.
I don't know if you want to do that." Anyway, that was it. It was
Nice.
Awesome.
Great job. Good story.
Yeah,
Love it.
I loved all that you shared. That was very valuable. Thank you, Don.
Yeah.
In fact, Steve, before we wrap up, I just want to be clear. So there's two very awesome packages, guys, that we've given you guys out of appreciation of you being founders, really, really good deals here. This is the one that's going to be changing that Steve talked about. This has the Premier. It's got a year's worth of the enterprise level of the brand rice package, which is normally $4,500 for that, or $4,750 with the plus. You've got we build two bots, and that's typically, I mean, this whole package is like $19,000 that you can finance it for 2375. It gets you bumped up to the premier level. So you're at the highest possible compensation level. I like what Kevin said. He's like, if I could be qualified for the top position and pay less than the pro, which is 125, his payments less than that, why wouldn't I do that? So a lot of people have looked at the benefits of being upgraded, plus, the leads and everything. This is the package that's not going to be there. It's officially expired, but until we get the new package out there, guys, you can participate on that. The other, and it's right here on their homepage, is you click the Adopt-a-Bot, and this is what Don was talking about. Now, we didn't actually put the $9,000 package on here. When you go to pay, those that are interested in this, you go to your Sparky store and click on the Adopt-a-Bot, and it has these different packages here. There's a $9,000 package. We haven't actually upgraded the chart here, but guys, this is the best pricing you're getting up front. In fact, Scott, if Scott Allstetter is available to make a comment, I know he really appreciates the value of that $9,000 package that's not even on here. Steve, can you find Scott and
Yep, he's ready to go.
Well, go ahead, Scott. So on the $4,500 package, see the price goes down as you get 25 customers. So with the 30% commission on that, I know Scott knows the numbers. So Scott, you want to comment on that, buddy?
Yeah, I just want to touch on something that everybody might not be aware of, about the residual income effect of doing these bots. My last job, I've done a lot of different things in my life, but my last job was selling propane. And whenever I developed a customer, I would get commission every time they put propane in their tank. So on year one, I would get it. Year two, I would get it. Year three. But every year I was adding about 150 customers to my stable. So by the 9th and 10th year, the numbers were huge. And if you look at the bots that way, each bot, let's say it's worth $150 a month commission to you. So you keep adding bots every year. This just builds up in pretty much forever. We have all these customers and the numbers can become crazy. So with the Adopt-a-Bot program, if you do the $9,000 package, I know it sounds like a lot of money, but it's worth $50,000 a year approximately. So its question is like, would you give somebody $9,000 if they gave you 50,000 back? So that's the best deal. You don't have to do the 9,000. There's, you could do one bot, you could do 5, you could do 10. But as you accumulate these bots, your residual income is going to go up and up and up forever. And, we all got started in this thing because we wanted to do multi-level marketing or network marketing. That's where most of us had our background. But this is really exciting. This is a whole lot different than having a team of people that you've got to drag across the finish line constantly. And this is up to you. You build the bots, and it's not just, you just don't have to do it yourself. You could buy them in advance with the Adopt-a-Bot program. That's why as soon as I saw it, I bought the $9,000 package. And when we get that taken care of,
Scott was the very first one.
Do it again.
Scott, you were the very first one. You grabbed that top package.
I don't even think we were done with our Zoom when we first announced it, and he already had it. I was like, he got it. Scott got it.
Mama didn't raise no fool.
That's right.
And it's a great deal. I know it's kind of a stretch outside what the original Sparky concept was, but it's absolutely brilliant. And the way Ken and Steve are putting this together and their team and all the work they're putting in to make it so easy for us, I think you're crazy if you don't take advantage of it, even if you
and
just
it's a Sparky, and it's just an additional product that we have to share within our Sparky system, and that's what it's all about. Is having some really good products that fit everybody's niche, you know? Um, Fit in where, you know, get in where you fit in and share where you feel comfortable. And there's a lot to share.
Sure.
Hey,
And there's,
Scott, I know you know the answer to this. So we call it a bot, but let's say they buy the bot, but then they upgrade to a whole different package that's not bot related. There's so many things coming down the pipeline, guys. It'll just blow your mind. Right now, this is the theme, but behind the bots, we have other incredible products coming down the pipeline. So, Scott, as people are upgrading, uh, adding these other packages, what happens to your paycheck?
well, it just keeps going up. I mean, we're getting a percentage of what the bot sells to the customer for. But if they decide they want email bots, which is a brand new thing I just heard about today,
Yep.
we'll get a piece of that. If they want reputation management, we'll get a piece of that. Maybe they want a whole new website. And then the big one is if they want us to manage their whole advertising. And you know, you
Right.
can have clients that are paying you $10,000 a month, you know,
That's
in the
right.
system, and we'll get our commission out of that.
Yeah. So when we talk about the 150 a month, that's based on a $500 a month spend from the customer. But
Yeah.
many of these are going to step up to 1,000 or more per month. And you're not limited to the 150. It's going to grow exponential.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
And
ton of potential here.
I was spending $2,000 a month to have two different products that my agency using this $1 billion software product that we're using integrated into our affiliate program, which I've never seen, nobody else is doing. Um, and I was paying $2,000 a month before I spent a dime on advertising. And I was happy to do it. I did it for 7 years. I was like, why would I ever stop? It was bringing me, you know,
So
eighty
if Steve
thousand
was your
dollars
customer,
extra a month.
if Steve was your customer, you'd be making 600 a month on Steve for 7 years.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Send me a
good.
check,
exactly.
Steve.
Happily. And I was happy.
Exactly. All right. Well, guys, two things before the benefits are diluted. Get that package that's expired if you haven't done that yet. That'll get you coded up to the Premier Plus level. Plus, that package includes the leads. There's a big expense to that, guys. That package, uh, you almost get that much in leads for 12 months after that. So that
That's
package is
right.
going to be
Yeah.
adjusted. We were really super generous. So those of you that have taken action on that could be really happy about that. We're going to be ramping up the leads very rapidly here in the coming months, coming month. And
Yep. And we have a
but that
massive
package is good. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
we have a massive marketing campaign that we're going to be pushing for all of those leads that are coming in, all the silver and gold leads, and platinum leads that as well. All very informational based, talking to people about what they want to hear about. And again, you know, I'm not going to get so passionate about it, but it's about people fearing about losing their job and AI taking over and Skynet, you know, and Terminator and, you know, everything else. And where's cryptocurrency going and, you know, digital finance and, you know, deep fakes and AI scams. And, you know, there's so much stuff out there for us to talk to these people about. And we're going to be hitting them hard with all of these leads that are already tied to you. So when they come and they come through our campaigns and we're retargeting them, or we're going to be mass emailing them, we're going to be doing all of these different things for those leads. And when they come and take action, they're already attached to whoever we assign those leads to. So with these membership levels that have leads, you know, we're already doing a lot of the work. Now, on top of that, each one of those packages are hybrid packages. Okay. They come with your own system, your fully owned brandable, brandized system that you can go in and through our tutorials, with our help, with the amazing tech support, um, you can set those up pretty easy to market anything that you're doing. Let's say you come across a great opportunity, You start a new company, you have a gadget, a widget, a coaching service that you want to do. You have your chat GPT help you write a book and you want to sell your book and market it. Whatever it is, those leads you can use those leads you can upload leads into your brand rise software system depending on what package you're on, you can get unlimited leads that you can upload, and you can unlimited reach out to those leads with marketing campaigns and doing everything that we're doing here on your own, branding yourself and only your product and service with that software system that comes included. So there's no extra. It comes included. So, of course, there's, a couple little hoops and things that you got to go through, but it's worth it to do that. And then there's a little bit of, usage fees that we're very transparent about. We show you those usage fees that, the phone carriers charge us and the text messaging carriers charge us. And, the different AI platforms cost us to use some of this stuff, but the prices are very, very, very low. It's very, very, very incremental. And, it's scalable because as any business that you do, you're going to have a little bit of expenses. And so those are your little expenses is your outreach. But once you start getting, revenue from it, that outreach all of a sudden is irrelevant and it's very small anyways. So I just wanted to make that clear that, these leads coming in have a lot of power. You can download them at any time and use them for anything that you want with any other service that you're using and or implement them into the system that we're giving you as part of that membership.
Awesome. Hey, Steve, last thing I want to share is if you bought another package, any of the ad packs, or if you bought the annual or you bought the hybrid and you're interested in the Adopt-A-Bot, we have some special thank yous for let's call that the founders. If you're a founder,
Yes.
We've given some extra love to the founders that have bought the Adopt-A-Bot.
Yeah, it's a lot of love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And on top of that, all of the ad campaigns that we're running, you guys, we're running a 25% overage out of our pocket to fund and fuel all of the other packages that we've ever, all the other ad packages that are in place, all the other membership packages that are in place. We're fueling all of those with customers that we sign up for you and leads that are going to start flowing in there again and all that kind of good stuff. So, and as we are able to scale this, that's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And, we're going to be getting a lot of folks that may have, tuned out, maybe, jumped onto something else, and they're all of a sudden they're going to be getting emails saying, I got a commission, I got a new customer, I got a new member, I got, and they're going to come back and they're going to start helping to grow your team. And our multiple streams of incomes are going to take off again. I mean, this whole system is going to go berserk. And, all these new people coming in, this is going to be fresh for them. They're going to love the Savings Highway Global. There's so much ways that they can save money.
Mhm.
They're going to love Legal Shield. Who doesn't want to have legal advice on hand, at a phone call, prepaid? They're going to love our Got Backup service and be able to really know that all of their information, their data, their pictures, their everything is secure. They're going to love our health and wellness products are tremendous, you know. So it's really going to be a different kind of deal here, where we're going to have a lot of people that are going to be fresh and that are going to want to really jump into this. And and as they start to see returns and this starts to work and they see our Zooms packing up, which they will. I mean, we're going to have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 people on these weekly Zooms, and our Coffee Talk Zooms are just going to pack up as well. I see you guys are doing a great job. because I see VIP members coming across every single day. Every single day I see
Yeah,
VIP
with no
coming.
with very little marketing, so it's quite impressive.
Very impressive. And we're tuning up our marketing. We're just making sure that everything is 100%. So when we start spending, $10, $20,000 a week in advertising and marketing, these products and services and the hidden wave and the coffee talk, that everything is ready to go. It's simplified. There's a simple step, stair step for people to get involved. It's not overwhelming. It's not confusing. We were having a jam session the day before yesterday with Scott, or yesterday, a couple days ago. And, one of the things was, let's simplify, things need to be a little more simplified. And, we're on the same wavelength. We listen to you guys, and we know that there's a lot here. And so that's our goal, is to make it as just a simple process as possible for everybody to really get in and, get in where they fit in, and do things at their own pace. And it's addicting. Once you start getting commissions coming in, this stuff is highly addictive. And they're going to want to buy more leads. They're going to want to buy lead packs. They're going to want to buy more platinum leads. They're going to want to upgrade their memberships. They're going to want to start sharing more. They're going to start sharing on their TikTok, on their LinkedIn, on their Facebook, on their Instagram, on their X. They're going to start writing blogs. They're going to start sending out their own emails. They're going to start setting up their brand rise system. They're going to start buying leads. They're going to start buying AI bots for their funnels. Um, and they're going to start sharing this with other businesses. And, so it's just it's going to be a snowball effect. And there's just not very many. 80% of the population, you guys, is looking for what we have right now, at least to have a community to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the demographic that has money. I mean, 45 to 70-year-old folks have credit, own homes, have been working, have kids in school, have grandkids. They have, they still have their golden years to look ahead to. And, people want to retire having golden years, not having eating cat food, being stuck working, till they're dead.
Hey, Steve, let's go to Rod. We're going to wrap up, but let's go to Rob one real quick. Hey, before we do that, guys, if you think you qualify for that special pricing for the Adopt-a-Bot, then email me directly, Ken at Prosperity Highway Global, and I'll walk you through it. So just reach out to me personally, and I'll help you through that. Okay, Rod, go ahead, bud. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. Appreciate
Hey,
there's always so
can
much
I
to
just
cover.
answer this question here real quick for Kevin?
Yeah, please.
He asks, will customers be combined Sparky as well as Brand Rise 360? So that's a split answer. We
Yeah,
have
it's yes and no.
we have a firewall set up. So if they're coming in from a Brand Rise 360 ad link that's been shared, product demo, AI bot demo, if they're coming in only from BrandRise 360, they will not ever be exposed to Sparky unless their rep decides to share Sparky with them. Not with our system, ever. So it's a totally separate deal. We don't want to get them off track with Sparky. Now, if they come in with the hidden wave, and if they come in on the Sparky side, they're going to be exposed to Branderize, of course, as a product, a service that they may want to use and or share and sell and create affiliate income from. So that's the full answer on that. I hope that helped, Kevin.
Yeah, discretion is important. So you guys get a lead and turns into a residual income with a professional business, and then you're trying to pitch them the whole enchilada. That's not recommended. Keep that. If you build a friendship, then it comes up, and it's done right, then that could be. But Mainly, it's up to the discretion of the marketer that brought them in. That's up to their discretion. So yeah,
Great.
good question, Kevin. Great
Thank
answer,
you.
Steve.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
like the
Let's
I
go to
thought that
Rod.
was a very pretty important question.
Yes, yeah, that's really important for sure because we don't want people holding back using brand rise for fear that we're going to distract their people in six other streams of income. So we're pretty strict about that. What Steve just said.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rod. We'll hear from Rod, and then we'll be wrapping this up, guys.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it short and sweet. I just want to let everybody know that, man, it would be very wise for everybody that is going to be doing any type of marketing or whatever, with the brand rise to go ahead and get it now because and then the only reason I'm saying that is to get in front of the eight ball because whenever this right here goes off and then all of a sudden, we're saying, "Oh my gosh, look at all these people I'm getting in all that stuff," and then you haven't tested your system, you haven't, gone in and done a flow chart, to do all this stuff that you need to prepare your system to do as far as email marketing, so on and so forth, and I'm a truck driver. Okay. Okay. I am not, you know, I'm just the guy next door. I haven't gone to school for all this stuff, but I've gone through the learning curve on this, and there is a learning curve. And just like Ken and Steve were saying, there are some minor expenses, that you go through whenever you're testing your bot. There are just minor business expenses, and it's, believe me, I promise you, it's very minimal. But I would suggest that everybody get in before the eight ball because you don't want to get behind the eight ball because then all of a sudden you're having to play catch up and catch up's something good you might want to eat with your fries but
I saw that coming.
I've been hanging around you, Ken.
That's right.
But it's something that you don't want to get behind in business, and each and every one of us are in a business, and I just felt like I needed to express that because because there is a learning curve,
Well,
and anyway, I won't repeat myself anymore. I thank you all for everything that you've done for me. I thank you for everything. I thank you for this opportunity because I'm now testing my Facebook account. I'm testing, I'm doing all of the all of the postings on Sundays. All I do, it takes me about 15 minutes to do all my posting for all of my accounts. Uh, and I'm done for the week.
Nice. I
I don't
love
have to
it.
worry about
Yeah.
it. I don't have to worry about it.
Isn't it great? Yeah. And it just auto posts for you and
and it,
auto
now,
responds.
I will say this one thing. I went, oh my gosh, it's Monday. I forgot to do my daggone Facebook page. And so
Forgot to take that 15 minutes.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
And so,
That's right.
but now I don't have to worry about it for another few more days. So anyway, yeah,
Nice.
love everybody, man. I'm saying everything out of love.
Love you
All
too,
right.
brother. Hey,
Hey, thanks, man.
thanks for stepping up at the Premier Plus level annual that you did. Thanks for learning the bots and yeah, you're running with it. And guys, not everybody has to. Get in where
No,
you fit in. But I do totally wholeheartedly agree with what Rod said. We've said
You
this
know,
for some time, guys. Take 2026 to be the year that you learn these skills, right? Like Jim
and
Rohn says, it's not just about what you're earning here; it's what you're learning here. Guys, embrace this stuff, learn it, and it will pay huge dividends.
well, and the other thing that I got to give you kudos to, Ron, is I mean, I know you're a truck driver, right? You're a
yep,
professional truck driver. You know what you're doing in a truck.
yep.
There's a fair chance, a high probability that those jobs are going to be taken over by, automated
It's already
truckers
being
and
done. is being done right now.
See what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I mean,
it's there.
We're almost, and that's what more and more people are going to start to understand is they're not going to have a choice but to partner with a company and a system like what we have where they can start getting some residual income without having to go do all this other work, but then having the time to actually go in and learn this stuff on their own as well to even enhance themselves and do better. And most people are nowadays technologically savvy. I mean, at some point there you're not I mean, come on, Ron. I've known you for a long time. If
Yeah,
you had been having this conversation 5 years ago, you would have been saying, Steve, I ain't want nothing to do with that.
yeah. You
But
got that right. And now,
but
yeah,
it but
now
but
it's
it's a
just I
you
do it in my
start
sleep.
yeah, you start with it, you start playing with ChatGPT, you start playing with Claude and Gemini and XAI, and the stuff starts to become fun, and you start to get to understand it, and you start to you jump into your brand rise software system, and you start to
It's
understand this stuff,
fun.
and
It really
it's
is
fun,
fun.
right?
Yeah,
And you're doing it for yourself, for your
yep,
livelihood, and
yep,
and that's something that you can pass on,
yep.
like you're doing now. So I just really appreciate everything you said, Ron and Rod, and appreciate you, buddy. Good job.
Appreciate you, man.
Great job. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
kind of proud of myself too.
You deserve it. You deserve
That's
it.
right. That's
And
right.
I say that in all humility. In all humility. I'm not, I'm not a prideful person, and I thank y'all for the opportunity.
Yeah. Well,
Love your
you're in the
heart,
right
Rod. Love
time
your
in the
heart.
right place, and you're doing the right thing. So great
Thank
job.
you.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
I'll be quiet now. Bye.
All
All
right.
right, buddy. All right, Steve, should we wrap it up?
I think we should wrap it up. Yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, you guys are tough. There's a marathon one, another 2 hours, but a lot of good stuff. Guys, we're serious about this. We love spending time with you guys. We really do, and we're so grateful to have such an amazing team here. We love you guys very much.
That's right. Aloha, everybody. You can unmute yourselves, and we'll see you guys soon. Love to see you in our coffee talk. Keep sharing your funnels. Keep sharing those funnels.
Everybody be blessed.
Yes.
Ta-ta for now.
Again,
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Aloha,
Ta
everybody.
svidanya,
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
guys.
Night,
Night.
John boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen. We'll be back.
We will be back. Aloha, everybody.
Aloha. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
All right.